Hey guys, it's your girl Boonie, and you're listening to episode 131 of the Boonie Breakdown podcast, your source for all things responsible and ratchet. Welcome to this week's episode. I'm deciding to keep it light again. I've kind of pushed back the calendar that I had scheduled. I have some really great interviews with some great guests, but I just feel like with everything going on right now, I just still feel like I'm in the mood to keep it light. And so I'm kind of pushing back some of the interviews that I had previously planned to put out this month because all everyone is talking about is our good friend Miss Rona. Bitch still here. We still in the house. So this week, I'm doing another Boonie and Friends episode. So our guest is Shika. We keep it light. We keep it fun. It's a good girlfriend chat about how we're surviving and braving Miss Rona as single women who live alone and keeping ourselves sane as well. I feel like this is a good episode because I also share a revelation of something that happened recently to me that was a first for me. It was a first. So stick around to hear what the fuck we talk about. But I just hope that you guys are all maintaining your sanity. You are not getting cabin fever. You're still moving. You're not being pressured by social media to do anything that you don't want to do. I hope that those of you who, I got a message from someone who says they loved all the memes that I was sharing in my Insta story because they battle depression and they felt like because of what's happening that they were getting pulled into a depression. And so just flicking through the stories and seeing some of the funny things that I was sharing was making them laugh, and they thanked me for that. And so trying to keep some level of normalcy in content to give laughs, but understanding that people are under immense pressure right now. Some people are completely in survival mode. And so I don't want to ever be tone deaf or blind to the fact that albeit my life has not changed drastically, I'll say that, that there are some people out there whose lives have been flipped upside down. And so I'm not naive to that. I understand. So I'm trying to keep it light and fun and staying sane myself. So like I said, later in this episode, I kind of share some tips that some of the audience and followers and listeners gave to me that they've been doing. And I was over on Talk to Boonie Tuesday this week on Instagram. So hopefully everyone is maintaining. If not, shoot me a message, shoot me an email. We kiki. And I can send y'all some funny shit. Because let me tell y'all, before I get into pick of the week, Apple right now should just go ahead and just turn off all the notifications of the screen time, because that shit is just disrespectful. That shit popped up on my phone this week talking about I averaged 13 hours and 30 minutes of screen time. That's literally how I've been coping. FaceTiming, Instagram, Twitter, text messages. It's literally the iPhone is saving my sanity right now. And so that was just so disrespectful to see. It was like, it is up 47%. Like, oh, Jesus. Apple, y'all can go ahead and turn that off. But speaking of joy, I'm going to move into our pick of the week. I don't think there is any other pick of the week that made me smile more this week than the Little John TPain battle over on Instagram Live. I honestly thought Little John or Jonathan was going to blow TPain out of the water. I thought it was going to be a blowout victory for Mr. Little John. But I must call it a tie. I thought it was so much fun, albeit that one song that fucking TPain played, I didn't know what the fuck it was. It was some girl singing. I didn't know what the fuck that shit was. But I thought they made it really fun. They were entertaining. They did chat a little bit too much, but I think because they were getting really fucked up. But I, for one, appreciated that. I was devastated that the Babyface, who was it? Babyface and Teddy Riley one is postponed. But this is the kind of Corona content that is sparking joy for me. So if I be seeing a lot of y'all in there putting the comments in these little battles, so it's nice to see who all is there. All right, housekeeping. Guys, the feedback from episode 130 with Brian was pretty funny. I think the most outrageous thing someone said, "Hey Boonie, as always, funny episode with Brian." I can't believe it that he wasn't outrageous until the very end. What the fuck? You can't smell the Rona. I hate that fool. But then I went outside a couple days after listening to your episode and was like, it stink. Is that the Rona? And just burst out into laughing because I just thought about Brian. So great episode. I needed that laugh. That was like the number one comment. Everybody was like, smell the Rona. So shout out to the homie Brian for his crazy antics. Also, we have a campaign going, and by we, I mean me, where I need your help. If you listen on an iPad, iPod, MacBook, iPhone, any device created by the great Steve Jobs, also known as Apple products, I need you to go over into the Apple Podcast app, that purple app on your phone, the one you might be listening to this on right now. If you are listening, I need you to leave a review for us. I'm trying to get to 100 reviews. I need about 25 more to get there. So many of you send me messages, you send me emails. It's so much easier just to hit 5 stars in that app to let everyone know this is a bomb ass motherfucking podcast and you love it. So if you're already subscribed, which I hope you are, you just have to open your app, hit search, type in the Boonie Breakdown, hit the show, scroll down to the section that says ratings and reviews, tap 5 stars. If you feel like leaving words with your 5-star rating, please feel free to. You don't have to. Hit submit. That's it. 5 steps, 5 stars. We need 25 more to get to 100, and I would like to do that very soon. So please help your girl out. If you need help, come hit them DMs, send me an email. I will walk you through it. But 5 stars for Boonie over on the Apple Podcast app. All right. And if you're not already following us on social media, on Facebook and Instagram at The Boonie Breakdown, on Twitter just at Boonie Breakdown, okay? And when sharing this episode, please use the hashtag The Boonie Breakdown, hashtag PodIn, PODIN. All right, share it in your Insta story, tweet us, put it on your Facebook page. I try to always respond to those who have open pages and who use their social capital to share the greatness that is the Boonie Breakdown. So I really appreciate it, guys. So again, I hope that you all are staying light as possible, doing everything to keep yourself as whole as possible. All right. And so that is it for me. So let's get ready to break it down. All right, guys. So another episode. I've been trying to keep it light, like I said earlier in the episode. And we have our girl Shika is here today. Hey, girl.
Y'all. Hey, happy whatever day this is you're listening to the podcast.
Yeah, I know the days are running together. That meme where it was like it's only 3 days of the week now: yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
That is so true.
So true. It was so funny because I was talking to somebody the other day or yesterday, which was Saturday, and they're like, "Oh my God, you're not logged on," and I'm like, "Logged on?" They're like, "Yeah, for work." I'm like, "Oh my God, what day is it?" Like I was so confused. And then
Right.
we had to like look. I was like, "Oh, it's Saturday. Like I'm good." They were like, "Oh my bad. I didn't even know. I thought it was Friday."
Right.
Nobody knows what day it is.
Nobody knows.
It's just crazy. So
Yeah.
first, like, how are you maintaining?
I am maintaining by part of me is not worrying about this so much and trying to keep like a sense of normalcy.
Mm-hmm.
My sleep schedule has been pretty much the same. I'm staying up a little bit later, but I try to either work out or walk daily. Um, and I had fun with myself, so I'm not really having that many issues. Like, one particular Sunday I was cooking and drinking and smoking and dreams and nightmares came on and I was Meek Mill in the kitchen. I put on a whole concert for myself. It was a good time. I was impressed. So cleaning, I do house projects. I set up my office since I'm gonna be home and like I have sometimes 12 spreadsheets open and I needed 2 screens. So I bought a
Oh, you broke
screen.
down.
Yeah,
I
I
have
broke
not gotten a
down.
screen.
But I've been teleworking for fucking years now, but
Me too.
5
I'm like,
days a week is getting intense because I would save my shit I needed with for 2 screens for when I went in.
that's what I do. The
Yeah.
2 day, like the day or 2 that I would go in, I'll do that day because we have 3 screens when
Oh,
I'm in the
yeah.
office.
And, yeah, I could get a yeah, some of the desks have 3 screens too, but, yeah, I'm like, "No, the cycle's about to come around, Imma have to put this huge fucking spreadsheet together." I did it this month because I came back from vacation and had to do it. I did it with 1 screen, I was like, "Yeah, I'm not fucking with this." So, I
Yeah.
just set it up this week, I'm so proud of myself, it's cute.
So what I've been doing because I don't really have a designated office space in my house
Mhm.
really. I like to move, so some days I'm at the dining room table, some days I stay in my
Yeah.
bed, some days I'm in the basement. So I'll just use my personal laptop as my second screen, like I'll
Mhm.
email it to myself and pull it
Oh,
up.
yeah.
So that's what I've been doing because I thought about buying another screen because I was like,
Yeah.
we about to be home for a long time. I thought about it, but I was like, girl,
Yeah.
you don't even work at a desk now. So that's the only reason
Right. I mean,
why I did not.
yeah, I'm normally on the couch. Like, I have that desk, that chair. Like, I've bought that shit over the years. It's all been in there. I just never went in there. And I was like, okay, I want to move the bookshelf. I had my dad come put up these curtains I've had for like a year. I didn't put up. Like, I will procrastinate the fuck out some shit. Like, I don't even know.
Yeah.
It's like my
It's
thing.
so yeah, I'm like, I haven't been in a rush. I have a list of things. I'm like, all right, we're gonna be in the fucking house for weeks and maybe
Hmm.
possibly months. So I'm not in a rush to do everything now because I'm gonna need shit to do
Yeah.
later. So I did put together I did like my guest room finally.
Cute.
I had the bed put up, got a mattress, got a TV stand, put the TV up. I have like a little side
Yeah.
table. So I did like the furniture stuff. So now I'm like, okay, I want some art on the wall. I'm like,
Hmm.
Lowe's is open. Maybe I'll go get some paint and paint an accent wall while I'm here.
Hmm.
So I'm like, "All right, we got time for that."
Yeah.
I'm just really my now the only thing that, um, is fucked up for me right now, my sleep schedule is all the fuck out of whack, and it's not too far out, but I'm staying up really late, so I'll be
Yeah.
up till 1, 2, 2:30 in the morning, and then still trying to get up and telework
Oh, yeah.
at 7, 7:30, and then I'm like, "Okay, I'm not taking a nap." Some days I do take a nap. So
Hmm.
then when I take a nap, I'm up even longer. Like
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with my sleep right now. I'm getting good sleep, but it's all over the place.
Yeah, I didn't take as many naps this week as I like because I normally I'm a nap. Like I'll take a nap. I'll take a nap before bed and be like, oh, wake up, it's 10 o'clock. Like, oh, I'm gonna just get in the fucking bed. Like I'm that person. But yeah, I've been kind of sleeping in like maybe an extra hour than what I normally would do. Oh, I've been buying plants. Like,
Oh, you doing that? See,
oh yeah,
I've been buying shit, but I ain't bought no plants.
I've been getting into plants before. Like I had 2 plants basically. And then I was like, I had bought some outdoor plants. Like I bought lavender in the summertime. So I've been kind of like getting into it, but then I was like, well, I want more. So yeah, I just bought one and I planted it and I watch it grow every day and it's fun for me. So, little shit like that.
Look, you gotta do what you gotta do
Yeah.
because I know you are a single girl and I am a single girl and we live alone
Yes.
and yeah, I generally do not like to masturbate with a lot of sex toy or back to back with sex toys often because I just like to mix it up. And
Mhm.
I laugh because Plies, the great prophet Plies, he had posted the other day, females with no house dick, y'all okay? And I'm like, no,
Right.
I am not okay, right? And yeah, like, masturbation is the safest sex choice. And I had admitted that I did sneak a little dick appointment in last week's
Mhm.
episode. And I felt like it was needed for my mental, okay? And I don't feel bad about it.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't. You made a
But
decision.
I've ordered a new sex toy because I'm like, all right, well, if we're gonna be in here, I need something new to the
Yeah.
rotation.
Yeah, I haven't looked yet, but I've been thinking about it. Um
Or I'll text you a
Oh
code that you
yeah,
can
let
use.
me know what's up because I like to be creative. Sometimes I'm a a two hand type of girl. So, I like to kind of create as close to the sexual experience as I can get. So, yeah, I would definitely like to. I have a couple. I have some fairly, well, one that's newer, but yeah, it's kind of rough.
Yeah, it is a little rough because it's the one thing, like, I don't mind being alone in the house.
No,
Like,
I've been living alone
I'm actually
forever.
loving it. Like, oh,
Hmm.
it's great. It's quiet. Like, I have gone last week, I went like 4 straight days or 5 days without turning on my TV. I've been journaling, I've been playing music, I just been laying like I just really have been spending a lot of time with myself. Like, I just didn't want to be bothered. Been going to the Instagram battles,
Hmm.
all that fun shit. But the
Hmm.
only thing I do miss, because it is my love language, is physical motherfucking touch. Now, I've been doing the
Yeah.
quality time with people, FaceTiming. I did a 7-hour fucking phone call with a soror this week, which was, I don't even know how that happened, but it was
Right.
great. Obviously, we both needed it. It was amazing. So I've been getting quality time in, which is wonderful. But the physical touch, whew,
Yeah.
a bitch needed a hug inside my vagina with a
Right.
penis.
Right. Right. Yeah. 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 No, that's funny. Yeah. I don't know, and it might be because I go through bouts of just not like having sex.
Mhm.
You know, I forgot the longest time I went. It was over a year. Maybe it was
Yeah, I think my
two.
longest was it was definitely the year.
I think I did
2016
two
was
by
my year of no
accident.
fucks.
Yeah, none of this was intentional. It just ended up that way. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't even been like masturbating like crazy, and honestly, it's probably because I had to let a nigga go. I had to let a nigga
Mhm.
go. Right before quarantine, I had to bow out gracefully, like, hey, yeah, not doing this anymore, and yeah, I don't know. I just haven't hit it. Oh, also my cycle was here, so yeah, I be trying not to,
Yeah.
cause I get hella horny on my cycle, like on it.
Oh my god, so do I. It's not even fair.
Nah,
It's not fair.
I dead ass might masturbate outside of my panties. Like sometimes it's been that bad. Like,
Yeah,
let me
it's
just,
it's so bad on your period. And
let
so
me lean against something.
sit on the washing machine here.
Listen,
But yeah, no, that was my thing. I had just come off my cycle, and so like this past week I've just been exponentially horny, and I'm like, and I think it's the mental because you're not supposed to get it.
yeah,
It was like, fuck.
yeah,
Ah! So yeah, I did masturbate quite a bit this past week. But it's okay. You
yeah.
should touch
I
yourself
mean, I have
all
a
the
pretty
time.
regular schedule. Like, I would masturbate probably every day of the weekend and any day I telework. So I go in the office 2 days a week. So I would take 2 days off. So I
There you
mean,
go.
I had a pretty regular schedule as is. I don't do multiples a day though, because I typically like really nail it.
Yeah.
I really
Come
know how
on,
to
talk
do
your
it.
shit. Talk your
Listen,
shit.
no, like I've made myself cry. Like I'm not even kidding. Yeah, that's the only time I've cried. I've never cried
So
during sex ever.
can we just say so recently I had my first I normally so okay, preface.
Hmm.
I normally have to tell people that I'm going to be intimate with
Hmm.
that do not be offended, but sometimes when I'm orgasm and it's very delicious, I laugh, like I do a little
Oh
chuckle.
yeah, I left too.
So it's a giggle.
Yeah,
Don't be offended. I'm not laughing at you. It actually means good things.
yeah.
So carry on. But recently I'm not a big crier. I don't cry often. And so in doggy style, I'm literally like about to explode. Like the build up, I am like, this might be some of the best sex I've had. Like each time it gets better and better, and I'm
Hmm.
like, this is the best sex I've ever had. I'm about to explode, and as I'm coming, I burst into tears.
Yeah.
I
Ain't that
have
shit crazy?
never.
Ain't that's some crazy shit?
It fucked me up
It
because
feels
I was like,
nuts.
Yeah, I was like, "What's happening?" And he's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I don't
I
know."
don't know. I'm not sure.
I don't know. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
literally
nuts.
like, "What's going on?"
No, it's I remember it so vividly because it was the first time I attempted like two toys. So like a
Oh,
floral
freaky.
stimulation and
With
like
the
with the
insertion, yeah.
insert. And I remember I was like serious too because I had like I was on the floor. Like I like laid on the floor, I put a towel down just in case. I'm like, let me just see. And when like I saw stars and then it was like I was coming and then I just started stopping. I was like, holy shit, I can't stop one or the other. It's like you can't stop either or. It just
Yeah, it was just like a
nah.
whole full body release,
Yeah.
and so I had to Google it because I was like, "What the fuck?"
I
And
never
so
Googled
apparently
it.
there's a term for it. It's called CryMaxing.
I almost spit my little drink out.
CryMaxing. That is the
Yeah.
official term. Well, that's not actually the official term, but that is the coin term. It's
Mhm.
actually I'm trying to think what fucking site was I on that said it, but it was like I can't remember now, but it is an official term for
Everybody
crying during
Google
sex.
CryMaxing. Yeah, it's I mean, it's a wild feeling. It doesn't feel bad though. Like
No,
that's the
it was
thing.
I was on fucking cloud 29,
Yeah. I
and
knew
that was just
then.
very euphoric. It was very euphoric, but I just could not believe, and it wasn't even just like, the slow tear roll down your cheek. It
Mm-mm.
was a legit like
Yeah, no,
I
it's a
was like,
I
"Whoa."
yeah, I was sprawled out. Like I was like, "Ma'am, did you do like you did that to yourself? How?" I was impressed and also a little nervous and like, "Oh my god, are you never going to be able to fuck again? Like how did like how? Who's going to top it?" But
Yeah.
I was younger. That was years ago. Like I was in my apartment, but that's the only time I've ever cried though. I've never cried again.
Yeah, I this was in the last month or so.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm very curious to see if it happens again. I
Yeah.
just could not believe what was happening, and so I'm
Yeah.
like, okay,
I
I'm
would
gonna
like
take it.
it to happen again.
Yeah,
I think
so
it's
now
a
his ass is sitting there with this big ass
right,
grin, like
right.
I'm like, no, you did your thing, nigga. You did your
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. It's so funny because like men like just come. I mean, they could moan or whatever, but like I feel like our bodies like does things that could just boost their ego without you even have to say anything. It's just they're like, ha, look at that. I'm like,
Yeah, it was
yeah,
just like I mean,
okay.
I would have taken that as a big ego boost,
I mean,
so well deserved,
absolutely.
sir. Well
Absolutely.
deserved. And
Absolutely.
that's the thing too, like, right now, I feel like and, I talked about this in last week's episode with Brian, we had to end it because of his ridiculousness,
Hey, Brian,
but
and smell the Rona.
smell the Rona.
He won't hear this because he doesn't listen because he's bad.
He doesn't, right? But he'll share the episode, but he won't listen.
Not at all.
But whatever, I'll take support how it comes, right?
Yes,
And
absolutely.
so, shit, now I lost my fucking
Oh
thought talking
shit.
about that asshole.
Um, it was the
Oh, yeah, I know what I was saying.
okay.
Okay. So, like, we were talking about, like, how once this is over, and I'm doing air quotes, like,
Hmm.
returning to life as normal. And the more I've been thinking about that this past week a lot, because I'm like, what does normal even look like after this, right? Like,
Yeah.
everybody can't just run back outside because,
Fuck
like,
no.
yeah, like, I'm just having a hard
I
time
told Rondella
grasping
I'm
that.
not an early adopter. Like, no, I'm not an early
Yeah,
adopter. I will be in the house
I'm
for another 2 weeks. Have fun.
yeah, Imma wait that one out for a little bit, but
Yeah.
then I also feel like too, just thinking, um, about dating, right? Because
Yeah.
that was one of my goals for this year, right?
Right.
2020 done came in here and wrecked shop on a lot of
Look,
motherfucking shit, okay?
everything's different now, guys.
Yeah, and so I'm just thinking for me, and we had the episode where people were sharing their dating app stories and tips and challenges and shit.
Mhm.
I'm kinda even leery now because I was like, "Oh, this is the perfect time to get back on the app."
Mhm.
But then part of me is kinda leery about doing that too because I'm like, people are just doing that because they're bored, right? And
Mhm.
so when the shit goes back to normal, air quotes,
Mhm.
is it over? Like,
I would
I just
I
I just
agree.
question the authenticity of a connection during this time.
I agree, and my mama just texted me. She did an hour on the treadmill. She's so cute. Um,
Oh.
I agree, and it's so funny because Gia was just talking on her IG story, and she was saying like she had re-downloaded it. She was like, I thought niggas would be serious, and I was like, I do too, but I will tell you, I just downloaded the apps again, maybe last week. I am taking a way more laid back approach because of that.
Mm.
One, two. Also, it's still kind of that same momentum. Like niggas may respond, may not respond, or take 12 hours. And it's kind of that same shit. So I've been taking a laid back approach. I will tell you, I was talking to a nigga on Hinge, and he's essential. He was working. I forgot what he said. He's firefighter, like EMT or some shit. Um, a nigga asked, could he see me? And I was like, nigga, how? Like, you dead ass told me because we were having a conversation. I was
Bust out
like,
that FaceTime, sis.
listen, no, because I was waiting for him to say that, and he did not suggest that because nigga. And so I'm like, I was just talking about hoping that my fucking vacation to Barbados at the end of June does not blow in the wind as I watch it blow in the fucking wind. And he
Right.
tells me like probably not. And then in the same fucking hour you ask, can you see me? I was like, nigga, you got me fucked up. He was like, no, I'm not worried. I was like, well, bitch, I am. All right. No, because I
Wow.
don't even
Yeah.
know you. And I was like, and like outside of pandemic, my niggas I don't know don't come into my house. So like, we not even doing that. So like, just be
Yeah,
clear.
I don't understand. Yeah, when I was thinking about it, I was like, I really would question the level and authenticity of any
And the
connection at this moment
integrity, yeah.
because everybody's fucking bored. So are you just messaging me because there's some shit to do?
Hmm.
Are you really still looking? So then I was like, maybe I won't get on the apps right now. So then I'm
Look,
like,
you
fuck.
you having a little good little situation, man. That's that shit. There ain't nothing out. Look, that shit ain't it. It's listen.
It is, and that's the
It's
thing
the
because my whole
same
thing
niggas
this
on
year
there. It's the same
my whole
niggas.
thing this year, I wanted to do some whole shit,
Yeah.
and I wanted to be responsible and ratchet air quotes, and I
Hmm.
had wanted to be dating like at least 4 to 5 people,
Yes.
but fucking two, and that's not gonna happen this year.
I tried. I was trying to date multiples, and then it ended up being one, and then it was none. So I was like, well, yeah, I'm going back with the same idea of it, but I will say that again, I was off what 4 or 5 months, maybe. No, not even. I forgot when I got off the apps. It was after the new
Yeah,
year. It was after January.
I deleted them in January.
Okay, so maybe I waited till like February ish. Yeah, so no, it was only a couple of months. Anyway, it's the same niggas. Cause for like Bumble, I don't have time to be swiping through all the whites. Like I really
Oh, so
don't.
many white niggas.
All of the whites.
It's so many of them.
And so I'll do the beeline for like a month where you can see who it's like $25, like whatever. I'm like, let me see who likes me, and then I can just weed out. And it's the same motherfucking nigga. So I'm not even thrilled. I don't swipe. I don't even swipe daily, honestly. So I think, I'm trying to get back out there with it, but I'm also pretty convinced that we gonna be sitting our asses down for a little bit of time. And I
Yeah, I'm
already didn't like no pen pal ass nigga. So this just gives
nope.
niggas an excuse to be a fucking pen pal, and I don't want it.
Yeah, I really am just like, damn, the dating scene is wrecked this year because
Right.
yeah, we're gonna lose summer, right? You can always be out in a cute little dress, some shit at a party.
I had to remember to order
I
some
keep
fucking
every
shorts.
week. I feel like I'm pushing back when we're getting out the house.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Like
So because at first I was like, okay, March and April done, will be out in May.
May.
So now
Yep.
I'm like, nope, May done, will be out in June. Now my ass is July, August.
Yeah, and it's crazy because I had talked to my travel agent. She was like, "Yeah, right now they've only canceled things through May," and I'm like, but like the more this shit goes on, the more niggas and everybody be outside. Cause like even when I be taking a walk, I'm noticing less people outside, but it's still them niggas that hang out outside 2 feet away from each other. And I'm like, y'all, we gonna be at home
Listen,
until
I've
fucking
drove
September.
through the hood of West Baltimore yesterday. I had to take something to my mom, and niggas was having a dice game. It was literally
Oh,
like
fucking
55, 100 people on the corner of North and Penn. So I'm like, the hood
listen.
is not social distancing, okay?
No.
Uh, It is business as usual. And so I'm just like, damn,
Yeah.
how yeah, I don't see us getting to enjoy a real summer.
Yeah. And
I'm
the
praying that at least we can hopefully maybe salvage August.
please,
But
Lord,
even
please
then,
give
I'm
me
like,
August, baby.
shit, if
I just
niggas keep
need it.
acting a fool,
I was
nah.
gonna go to fucking Rihanna's house this summer. Like, I don't understand. Like, you were talking about manifestation a couple of episodes ago, and I had realized several things I've written in my journals, including places I wanted to go. Amsterdam, it was Jamaica, it was Barbados. Like, come on, like, stop fucking playing. I just wanted to.
Yeah, this
I
is
got it. I did it big too. Like, I got a fucking villa and a chef. Like, come
I
on,
know that's
y'all.
right.
I'm
Look,
so
you want to
sad.
reschedule that bitch.
Listen,
I might hit
it's
the
paid for, but listen, like, let me just push it back. And the shit is, the
I-
plane tickets went from like, I was, because this was my thing. I was going to get my plane tickets and just get the travel insurance, which I never do, but I was going to do that because when I
yeah.
first looked at them fucking tickets, $787.
Yep.
The lowest I've seen them are like 330 round trip. And I'm like, bitch, I paid
Whew.
300 round trip for Puerto Rico on a sale. Like,
Yeah.
I
No, the flight game right now
it's
is
crazy.
insanely cheap.
Yeah, so I
I
might
saw a
still
flight
do it and get
from Newark.
insurance.
I saw a flight from Newark to Australia for $339 round trip.
Come on, man. Like, come the fuck on. I would
So I'm
drive
like,
to New
fuck.
York. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, shit. I flew out of Newark and it was so easy. We caught the train, the
Oh,
Amtrak up.
even better. Yes.
The Amtrak drops you right at the airport. You walk across the platform, get on the SkyTram, and take you right into the terminal. So fucking easy.
Yes.
So new flying out of Newark is dumb easy. So I'm like, I would totally do that again. But I'm like, shit. So I was asked people on Instagram because I was just curious.
Hmm.
We can share tips. I had asked people like, what are some of the ways that they were choosing to cope um
Hmm.
with this. And so it was interesting. It was a lot of people saying, like what you said, taking walks. A lot of people said taking walks. I think I must have got 10 things that said taking walks.
Yeah.
Which is great. I do try to get out, at least walk up the hill, walk around the corner
Yeah.
just to get out some fresh air. More people said like daily exercise, whether it's in the home. A lot of people just said laughing, meditation. One thing I thought that I had not done yet, um, because I'm like, the fuck that I'm home. Somebody said they just get dressed every once in a while, and that helps them. I'm like, okay,
I mean,
that wouldn't help me, but I can
nah,
see how that could
no.
help some
I
people.
get dressed considering on what, because like I don't wear a lot of clothes in the house, and I realized I got rid of a lot of pajamas because I was like, I don't wear this shit. Like, I'm in a robe most of the time, so I might
Yeah.
not wear a robe every day. No, I will put something on my body. A lot of that is because I am working out, but yeah, like dress, like get cute. No, I'm not getting cute. I
Yeah,
I haven't
nah.
I haven't hit that level of boredom yet. When I'm like, I wash my hair once a week still, might twist it up, some shit like that. But no,
Yeah, that's a word too. Like I can't say that I'm bored.
yeah,
Um, I'm not there yet, but I miss things. I miss going out with my friends. I
yeah,
miss getting to have a drink with my friend. I miss that
I
kind of
do
stuff.
miss that.
But I'm not bored. I won't say that word. I am
Yeah.
so motherfucking thankful I don't have no motherfucking kids in this motherfucker. I know that
Okay.
much. And all those
Okay.
motherfuckers was necessary for that statement.
I had to hit my girl Jessica one night because she had sent me a video. No, she was posting her stories, and so I text her like, I know, like I know. And so she
Yeah, I
sent me a
just
video of her little girls dancing the go-go. She was like, I was like, I'm sorry. Like, I know. She was like, bitch, I don't know. And I'm like, no, it's real because it's, everybody needs their time. Like, even the kids, like, I'm sure they outside of looking at y'all asses too. Like, it's all
yes.
mutual. Like, the fuck are my friends, mom? Like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, I
so
know the children. Like the children just
yeah,
literally just want to see their friends and go to school.
yeah,
Like they can't understand what's happening. Young children.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm sure they're fucking tired as fuck too. So
We are all tired. But yeah,
the one
I'm
thing,
not so bored yet.
the one thing for me, yeah, that I have to remind myself because I can get real comfortable nesting
Hmm.
is I literally like because the days are starting to run together for me, and so I will throw myself out there like nobody wants to be stinky, smelly.
Mhm.
But I can be like, because the days are running together, I'll be like, fuck, you ain't showered today. Like,
Yeah.
was that yesterday? So like, I literally am
Mhm.
like, no, bitch, just take a
Keep
shower
that as
every day,
short as a
every
schedule.
day.
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah,
water
because
baby, so like my friends used to make fun of me of how long I'm in the shower. Like, so that's a thing. Like, that's a thing for me. So I do never like I
yeah.
never like fall off of that because it's like my unwinding time. Now, what has been fucking me up is the time of day I've been taking my showers. It's
Oh
been
yeah, I've been
thrown
taking
off.
showers sometime at 7 in the morning, 1 p.m.
Yeah,
The
3
other day it was
p.m.,
2 in the
2.
morning.
Like, yeah, I'm all over the fucking place.
Yeah, and so yeah, I'm like, so I've been being like, okay, because why I've been doing it is I've been doing aromatherapy in the shower too. So I'll do some
Mm.
eucalyptus or some lemongrass,
Oh, let me
whatever.
write that down. I gotta order more oils. I've been keeping a running
Yeah, I'm
list of shit.
like, oh, and last week I had gave Amazon my pick of the week, and so I am gonna effectively say I am removing it because that motherfucking worker who was saying dildos were not essential. They are.
Like, nigga, hold on. Like, mind your business. Because
Yeah, I
everybody
just
is
throw
not
my shit in the
ordering
motherfucking
dildos
box.
with your fucking false equivalency of a fucking issue, bitch. Like, everybody's not ordering dildos. You are not only delivering fucking dildos. If you don't want to deliver, quit your fucking job. Like, but like, don't act like you only delivering dildos, my nigga. I ordered a fucking monitor, okay? Because I needed it for essential work, bitch. Like, stop playing. I was so confused. I was like, my nigga, dildos is what was on your mind? Are you like what's happening at home? Did you find like the tennis drawn and you didn't know she had it? Like, what's up? What's up, bruh? Because it seems like you're hating on dildos. And I get it. If you're being treated unfairly
Yeah,
and working under problematic circumstances, fine. But don't be you. How do you know what's in my fucking box?
yeah, that's
They're
I'm
pretty
just like,
discreet, bitch. Like,
yeah, like just throw my shit in the box and shut the fuck up. But
yeah.
I did once I read, I did not know that the Amazon warehouse conditions are pretty trash apparently.
I mean, I feel like Amazon
So
is trash all around. And here's the shit, like, I get it. I just can't take on too much. Like, is it the
yeah, you
corona
got a lot
or
of
the
people.
Amazon? Like, I can't fight everybody at once. I'm sorry, I'm not built like that. Like, I gotta make a decision. Like, I'm real with myself in that way. Like, I get it. Like, I have part of me of not freaking out about this because I do get anxious and like even my therapist was like, I'm very proud of you being resilient
Oh,
through all this
yay.
because like I would have wall slid through half of these walls in this house, maybe in the shower. Like I would have been crying my ass off. But my thought is, okay, at this point, we don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, we
One of the
don't.
first things I've learned from therapy is like, hey, you can't worry about shit you can't help. You can't worry about shit you don't know. Like, if you have no control over it, you cannot like drive yourself nuts about it. I try to be as
Yeah, and
safe
that's
and regular. Like,
I think that's the thing it is. I had somebody when I went out yesterday, I'm at the ATM and this lady is in a mask and gloves. She has sanitary wipes. She is disinfecting wipes. She's wiping down the whole entire machine and all the stuff. And so I'm at the machine next to her with bare gloves, no mask, and I'm just like, give me
yeah,
my money.
yeah,
And she said something to me and she's like, girl, you shouldn't be touching that. And I'm like,
no,
I mean,
I get it. I
I
can't.
get it. Like you have to do what you have to
What
do to
works
make
for
yourself
you?
feel comfortable.
Hmm.
And for me, it's like I can't I don't have where do you get gloves and masks right now, right? Because they say the cloth ones
Yeah,
don't protect you from the virus. So everyone's wearing these. You need the three that can protect you
yeah.
from the virus.
NR
Where the
19 and
fuck do you
shit,
buy those right
AR
now?
15, whatever. I have not
Yeah,
even attempted because
me either. I
my
haven't attempted to do
mindset
that.
was this. I came back from Puerto Rico on the 17th. I'm like, all right, I've been on the plane, I've been in the airport, blah, 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 blah. Like at this point, and then it's how they are like now and shit can live on surfaces sometimes. Like we don't really know, right? I'm gonna roll with at this point we've all been exposed.
Yeah.
Whether or not it fucks you up is whatever. So yes, if you can take safety precautions, do it. Like I don't be around people that much. I've seen only my parents in person and I didn't really
Yeah.
touch them like shit like that. But I'm not like because I see people in the fucking grocery store. Some people got on masks, some people got on gloves, some people got on both. I don't have on none of that shit because I'm like, I am not I'm not there with it because
Yeah, I'm not.
once I
Yeah,
go
I
there, I'm
can't
gonna be
do
a
it.
paranoid asshole. Like I get high every day. Like I don't have time to be paranoid about shit that I just would not normally give a fuck about. And I get it, it's real. Like I'm not touching nobody. When I go walking, if somebody coming down the street, I'll move out the way. I'll stand to the fucking side. Like, cool. But yeah, I don't know. Like, it's not enough information to protect us from it. So you can be precautious, but like, don't be a dickhead. Like,
Yeah, I just feel like I'm keeping my distance away from people.
yeah,
I'm not going for me, and I'm not knocking people who feel like they have to do that. That is fine. But I think too, it's the same thing that with the whole fucking memes, like, oh, you better have a whole fucking new empire when this
yeah,
is over.
no,
Like, my nigga, people are just trying to survive. Like,
yeah,
people who have to work or just trying to figure out a way to go to and from work
and feel safe.
safely, or yeah. So I
Yeah,
just feel like it's just too much. So when I say all this, it's like people might have anxiety and don't have access to masks and gloves when
hmm
we criticize them, like, oh, you can't, like. So I just feel like, again, we all need to give each other a little grace. I
a
have
lot of
even
grace.
backed
Yeah,
down on criticizing the TikToks because
look,
if that's what
niggas
the
need
fuck
it.
you need to do to cope, just do it. I'll just skip through it. I'm not gonna talk shit about it no more.
Yeah,
But I am
yeah,
sick of some of these motherfucking TikToks though. But
yeah,
I just swipe. I don't want to see this shit no more. And so I think that's where we all kind of need to. It would be easier if we all move in that space where now you're realizing some people are grieving a lot of things. I
a
just got a
lot of
wedding
things.
postponement. You're just my trip. I was supposed to leave this week to go to Cancun to celebrate a friend's birthday.
Yeah,
That's canceled. I had to do a video conference call with some of my high school seniors who we mentor. They're not having
no,
proms. They're not
yeah,
having graduations, and so I feel like a lot of people are grieving a lot of different things, and
hmm
so it can come out and manifest in way different ways.
yeah,
So everybody just give everybody a little bit of grace because
and
we're only I don't even think we're a month into this shit, and we probably
no,
have 2 more
we have
months to go.
time. We have, yeah. It's
At
not going to
least
be
2
quick.
more months.
And
Yeah, we have at least
honestly,
2 more months.
and even on like the whole my little whole hippie side, and just because I think Mecca has a podcast with another person, and I had been
She does,
listening to
starstruck, yeah.
some of it, and just even how the planets are aligned. Like this is a time for something, and like you said, I think giving people grace. I think if anything, we should walk out of this situation in our new normal, being way more kinder to each other, way more understanding,
Mhm.
empathetic, just recreate a sense of humanity for each other and the fucking earth. I hear the planets out here flourishing. I saw a picture of LA with no smog. Like,
Yeah.
it's a reason. Excuse me, and that's allergies, ladies and gentlemen, not the COVID.
How come all my guests been coming on here coughing?
Yeah, no, between weed and allergies, it's just.
Yeah,
But look,
allergies
I
are
don't
fucking
cough in public because I don't have time. I don't want to have to fight no fucking body. I don't cough in public. But and it's always in my elbow. But yeah, I just think, we need rest. You may not ever get a time to fucking rest again till you retire. Like, come on, like,
Yeah, I've been really relishing
I've
in
been
this, like, I
trying
don't
my
have to do
best.
shit,
Yeah.
thank the Lord.
I've been
And
trying
that's
my
the
best
thing, I'm
not
not
to complain through it. Like, yeah, like we are all fucking bored, and I get it. You need to vent, do whatever you got to do, but I do always try to at least have like a positive outlook on it too. Like, look, bitch, it took you 3 years to put this office together for no reason. You did it in a couple hours. Like, look at you.
Yeah, same thing. I've been dragging my feet on the fucking guest room and ordered things. They came, and I'm like, "Well, look at this.
Mhm. I finally
This
bought an
room."
air fryer. You was talking about it. I was
Oh,
like,
bitch,
I
the
know I'm
air.
supposed to been get this shit. Let me just order it.
Look, I might have a fucking CryMaxing when I do these motherfucking chicken wings and that
Look, I bought the
tonight.
chicken wings the other day, and I'm waiting for the air fryer to come. Soon as it comes, the wings are out. We're doing it. Like, I can't wait because I legit used to enjoy frying chicken. Like in my 20s, I used to fry chicken for everybody in school. Like, oh, do you want to have a little house party? Fine, I fry chicken, fry the wings, blah blah blah. I do not enjoy frying
Look,
chicken any fucking more.
I don't fry chicken, so I
No,
don't buy
I
chicken wings.
don't fry
Mm.
chicken anymore. I can count maybe on one hand maybe two the times I've fried chicken in this house, and I've been here 4.5 years. Like I just don't do it no more because it wears me out. It's tiresome. It's
It's
messy.
too much and it smell yeah. So,
It
yeah, I'm
smells
so
crazy.
excited about
Yes,
these motherfucking chicken wings Imma
I
do
can't
tonight in
wait.
the air
Send me a
fryer. I'm gonna
picture.
cry.
Send
I'm
me a
gonna cry,
picture.
I'm gonna have an orgasm, and
I want to see them.
that's what it is. Girl, when I did the motherfucking bacon in that bitch,
Ooh, yes.
I said, "Well, bitch, why did you wait so long to get the
You know,
fucking
because
air
I'm
fryer?"
tired of fucking cooking and washing all my dishes because I'm not a person that can cook
True life.
and leave my shit there. Like my sink got to be clear, everything has to be clean. I cannot cook and leave shit there. I can't
Yeah,
do it. So
it is too much.
I've cleaned my kitchen, it seems like 7 times in the last couple of weeks, and I'm over it.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much.
Hmm.
Too much. Too much. I can't take it. So,
No.
oh god. But yeah, I just feel like, I kind of paused on some of my episodes that I had planned originally because I just feel like not that I feel like I'm ever tone deaf, but I just wanted to lighten it up a bit, but
Yeah.
still keep content out and just kick the shit with
And a
people.
lot of podcasters are doing it. Like I've noticed
Yeah.
because it's just like, yeah, you don't want to talk about it all the time, but like it's our reality. These are like kind of can be like time capsules. Like there's some shit we won't
Yeah,
forget.
that was my thought too, like, when people look back and it'll be like, "Ooh, in that early 2020, these
Mm-mm.
episodes will be there," and it's like, "Oh, shit, I remember that shit," and
Yeah.
so, yeah, that was my thought too. I do have some really one guest in particular I'm excited about, but then I'm like, "Shit, like, this shit just changed everything," because again, it's like, I don't wanna put out something that can trigger people when we're already
Hmm.
in a high stress situation.
Yeah.
But some of this shit, like, I was emailing these people and we scheduled these interviews back in January
Right.
before this shit even really popped off here. So, yeah, it's
That's
just a lot to
interesting.
consider when I'm putting stuff out, but
Yeah.
I don't feel compelled to do more than I was scheduling to do. I'm just really sitting here like, okay, well, I'm already in season. I'm just gonna keep putting out I'm gonna do my season shit. I don't feel like going above and beyond. I do think I might do. I'm trying to decide if this week I'm gonna go live for Would You Rather because that was actually pretty
That
fun.
was cute. Yeah, I was on the phone, so I came in late, but I thought it was cute.
Yes, I think this week we might do a live Would You Rather.
That'll be dope.
Just to switch it up. We don't got shit but time, but now I need to wait and see when they gonna reschedule this
Oh
babyface
yeah, I saw that this
Teddy Riley.
weekend. Yeah, I haven't listened to all the lives because I be going to bed. But I did tune into TPain and Lord John yesterday. It was literally Temple 2002 through 2006.
It was literally
A
that
lot
was
of
my pick of the week
memories.
this week.
Yeah.
So I'm just
Oh,
that was
yeah.
so
It
dope
was really
because
cute. I like that.
it was really dope.
I'm gonna
So
try to
yeah,
tune
I
in
just
more.
because that's gonna be my other thing too. Like, how does this change all that shit for people who are actually like stars? It's like, all right, well,
Hmm.
y'all was giving us this content for free. Why I'm paying for it now?
Right, like are people going to be doing more like a online type of thing? Yeah, I
Yeah,
think our normal is going to be different. I think
this is totally a shift.
yeah, it's a
Like,
shift.
and so that's the thing. I'm sitting here trying to be like, okay, well, how can I don't want to. I'm y'all know I'm not somebody who just does things to do them.
Right.
So I'm just trying to think what is a way that makes sense. And I'm always concerned about probably too much sometimes,
Hmm.
but the attendee user experience.
Right. Because you don't want to
So,
bore people or like
yeah, I don't want people to ever to be like, oh, that was a waste of my money.
yeah.
So that's where I'm sitting. Like, how can I have to shift? How and what can I shift? um to make things make sense. And so yeah, I don't and I'm not in a rush to do that. So I commend the people who have been able to adapt and quickly put together bomb ass shit online. The shit is
Hmm.
dope. People
Yeah.
who have I seen who've done things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like, so y'all just gonna get these would you rather Wednesdays
Yeah, and
now.
that's the thing because it's going right. It's going to affect everybody differently. Some people are like, "Yeah, I can thrive in this." Some people are like, "I need to like, I can't. I can't even think about anything else." So, it just depends, and you just got to work with your own stride. Like, don't be gentle with everybody else, but definitely be gentle with yourself. Like, this is not
Agreed.
the time to be beating up on yourself. Okay, we all
Agreed. And
look
I think
raggedy a little bit. We
oh
all do.
shit, yeah.
Okay. You know, I yeah, I was thinking about, like, my wax appointment was was last weekend, like, or Sunday, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't know, but
Yeah, I
I'm
was
not gonna
supposed
judge
to.
me. Not gonna
Yeah, I
judge
can't. Like
me.
it was so funny because when I had my little dick appointment, sh I was saying something. I was like, "Oh Lord," I was like, "My eyebrows not done."
Everything
I was
is
supposed to
wrong.
get braids this week. The braid appointment obviously was canceled. Had to soak off my
Yeah.
nails, cut them all the way down, and those were my nails. Cut them
Listen,
all the way down to these little nubs. And he was like, "Scratch my back." I was like, "I don't even got no nails." He
right?
was like, "Scratch my back."
Like,
He's
I
like, "They
don't give
feel
a
good."
fuck. Like, it's fine. It's fine.
He
I
was
took
like,
little
"You look."
nubs.
Yeah, he was like, "You look fine, like, shut up." And I was
Yeah.
like, "Thank you. Thank you for telling me shut the fuck up. That's what I needed." He's like,
Yeah.
"You sitting here whining about some shit." He's like, "You look fine. Like, what are you talking about?" And
Absolutely.
I was like, "Thank you."
Yeah, like, I'm about to
But
soak my little, yeah, because these are my nails, so it's just an overlay, but my nail
yes,
appointment
I
would have been
definitely had to.
Friday, so I'm like, all right, I guess I got to do this week, and yeah, I'm
Yeah,
all right. I'm rolling with it.
yeah, I definitely was in the Walgreens getting the acetone. So, but yeah, I think that is a wonderful note to end on. Just give everybody grace, give yourself grace.
Absolutely.
And like I said, just be kind to yourself right now because it's just very stressful for everybody.
Yes.
So yeah. Well, thank you, Shika
You're
girl.
welcome. Y'all be safe. Wash your fucking hands and your ass.
Wash your fucking hands. Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Bye.
All right, I want to thank my girl Shika for coming on this episode. I hope it provided you some laughter, some joy, and you learned a thing or two, and you work on trying to have a CryMaxation if you have yet to do so. All right, and if you do, let me know if you make yourself come and cry or if someone else makes you come and cry. Okay, so let me know. I want to know. And if you enjoyed this episode, I encourage you to listen and subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or any app that you listen to your favorites on. Do not forget to leave those reviews too. We need 100 reviews in Apple Podcasts. All right. Follow us on all social media. Share the episode with those you love, those you don't love, those you fucking hate. I don't make these pretty images for nothing. Have a dope ass week. Thank you for listening. And remember, the ratchet in me always honors the ratchet in you. Home I stay. Until next time.